Imagine yourself visiting the local Barnes & Noble to buy yourself a new set of pens or a new pen of paper for school. No, scratch school supplies. Imagine yourself visiting the local Barnes & Noble to buy yourself the entire set of Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson and the Olympian series that you've always wanted ever since you were a kid. Cool, right? Nothing weird going on, just a Percy Jackson fan lolling about, spending time with a refreshing cup of Starbucks coffee in one hand, while your other hand is busily feeling the smoothness of the spines of the brand new books that grace the store. You're having fun checking out the store's new stock, until, well, this caught your attention. Oh, Hello everyone, Yuri signing on. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, then hi, I'm Yuri. Why am I using this chibi girl instead of showing my face? I know that this video isn't exactly my cup of tea, since my primary focus for this channel is supposed to be about Genshin Impact and whatnot, and yada 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 yada. So I gotta apologize in advance. However, now that I've finally apologized, let's talk about it. About BookTok. Before TikTok got a hold of its current throne of fame, it was an application that no one really paid any attention to. However, after little Miss Cory unexpectedly packed her bags and roamed the world for a fancy world tour, TikTok unexpectedly rose to fame, which also gave way to the creation of YouTube Shorts. And as expected, when something's booming, there will always be a mound of haters lurking in the shadows, with these people repeatedly spitting out claims about how TikTok is making everyone dumber and dumber and dumber. And also, thanks to TikTok's continuous rise to fame, these so-called authors decided to take a big leap of faith and introduce their literary ideas to TikTok kind. Hey, as I said earlier, I'm a bookworm, so more books equals more treasure for me to store, right? Yeah, right. Because I'm a bookworm, I've basically bought every single available Rick Riordan book that I unfortunately set my eyes on. Percy Jackson, the Kane siblings, Magnus Chase, the first 3 books of the Trials of Apollo. I got them all. And now I'm broke. Very, very broke.
Now what?
Well, these stories are really nice. Even though they're fiction, Rick Riordan's stories portray betrayal, angst, heartbreak, and wonder into the minds of young adults. The same goes for other series such as Narnia, The Guardians of Childhood, The Guardians of Gahul, The Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and many more. Everyone is having a good time imagining the wondrous worlds found within these books. That was until BookTok came into town.
I think it's time that we all start to just consider the other possibility.
We're not.
So you love him because he's a hero. Let me tell you something about heroes, princess. A hero would sacrifice you for the greater good. I have no such compunction. I would burn this world for you. So
You have to be joking. People can see things when they're reading?
You're telling me there's people who don't visualize when they read?
All that work and what did it get me?
Listen, I didn't hate the book. I hated the reading experience. I
know that there were tons of other dirty books that were published before TikTok came to be, such as this one certain trilogy that was published back in 2011 that caused the 3 movies to come to life. I bought these out of curiosity, okay? Weird. Oh my god! Right, I must confess. But things only became progressively worse once BookTok took the reins.
Living your life by setting goals for yourself is the lesson of the proverb for today. It is important for each of you to give some serious thought to the career path you would like to follow.
Question! Mr. Kimura, why did you decide to become a high school teacher?
Because I like high school girls, that's—
But Daddy, I love him!
Sir, I did not agree to any of this. Now can you call the
Right, cut it out. You're gonna make it mad.
I don't give a Keisha.
Feels like I'm proud to say
You scared of spiders? Oh, don't worry. An author just had the idea to make the vile creatures hot and delicious. Scared of the shadows? Oh, relax. An author would morph them into a hot man that would respectfully make you go to Neverland.
Oh, hey, num-nums. I can hear the bells. Can you? Be gone, demon!
Scared of... Relax, an author would romanticize it. And that's when BookTok gets real toxic, people. At first, you'll get all these silly stories about scary monsters falling in love with edgy human women, which is fine, I guess. Everyone has their own preferences, and I respect that, I think. However, most, if not all, members of the BookTok community always forget that is a serious offense. Random men and women ages 1 and above unfortunately got to experience it at some point in their lives. But Yuri, it's dark romance. What's the romantic about it? It's not romance, BookTok. It's forced activity. Forced activity! Don't believe me? Okay. Here, let me show you a few examples. Why? Just why? That's not dark romance. That's one horror! Since when did dark romance become a thing? Sure, I know a thing or two about dark romanticism, but it's completely different from the so-called dark romance that we have today. With the classical dark romance, the piece aims to showcase the beauty of something despite the mysterious, gruesome truth of the world that we're trapped in as mortal beings. In today's dark romance, however, I could only say this. The lovely lady of the field, whose eyes shine like raw, unfiltered honey, and whose lips resemble the soft petals of a rose. The way she danced, the way she laughed alongside her friends. My, such a delicate little flower must be mine to own. Mine, that innocent young virgin, mine to own. I made that poem on the spot, by the way. I'm a pretty good poet, if I say so myself. Anyway, enough about poetry. I must now ask you about whatever you noticed in my poem just now. A man watching a young virgin girl dance with her friends? Yup, correct. What else? He described the girl very romantically? Right. What else? He wants to abduct her just for her to be his and his alone? I'm sorry to say this, but yes, you are correct. That, unfortunately, summarizes the plot of every single dark romance story that we stumble upon in TikTok. To put it simply, it's a romanticized version of Jigsaw. Oh, wait. You think it's over? No, oh no. It's not only kidnapping and murder, my dear friend. There are more fetishes at play within today's dark romance trope. I'm so sorry, FBI. I swear I'm not a weirdo. I just searched it up. All for a YouTube video. I hope my sacrifice wouldn't be in vain though. Subscribe! That's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to click on the pretty notification button and the big old subscribe. Stay hydrated and eat healthy. Bye! Subscribe!